If you've noticed anything from our other videos, you know that we focus a lot on footwork. This is because if our feet aren't efficient or in the right place, we are setting our bodies up to fail. So in this video, we're going to focus on 4 blocking footwork moves and how you can use them to make balanced, strong, and efficient moves to compete against fast and fluid offenses. The first one is the bip. This is pure reaction. From our ready position, we want our legs to spring up and our hands to extend over the net. We use this most often for a one ball or set or dump where we need to get over the net quickly. With the bip, we leverage the slight bend in the knees and flexion in the ankles to explode up and over. The next blocking footwork pattern is a 2-step. This is a simple shift in our base footwork to allow us to get closer to the line of approach of the hitter so our hands can be stronger when they press over the net. We use this to block a 3-ball or as an outside to help block a middle attack. It needs to be a fast move, so we want to glide our feet, not hop. We also want to keep our shoulders in line with our hips and our feet hip width apart. This gives us a balanced base and should square us up to the angle of the attacker's approach. The 3-step approach is our go-to footwork. This is the most commonly used by middles and pin blockers to block the opposing pins, which typically get the most amount of sets. This step should release our hips horizontally to the net so that we can move fast alongside the net. For middles that need to cover more ground, think about driving from your opposite leg rather than just stepping so that we can cover more distance. Too often we take a step nowhere, which puts too much strain on our last 2 steps, making it harder to close all the way to the pin. Our second and third step should resemble the last 2 steps of our hitting approach. We cross over with our second step and close with our third step at 45 degrees to allow our hips to go from open to closed. The 5-step approach, or shuffle to 3-step, is to cover long distances at the net. This is most commonly used in the men's game to triple block or by middles that read the wrong direction and then need to cover a long distance. The first move is a shuffle. This closes the gap between you and the other blocker next to you. If we were to take a 3-step approach, some athletes may be able to get there, but they would be off balance and flying into the other blockers. So shuffle, then drive step, cross, and close. So the main footwork patterns for blocking are the bip, the 2-step, the 3-step crossover, and the 5 or shuffle to 3.